Our next guest may be in her 80s, but when it comes to dating, she's proving age is just a number. At 83 years of age, she's active on the dating scene and is going out with men up to 50 years her junior.
And we're delighted to say Hattie joins us live in New York City. Hello, Hattie. Look at her. Isn't she
Hello.
great? Hattie, what made you want to start?
Everything you said is absolutely true.
It's all true. So, and I look at her. Isn't she just fantastic?
Yes. Hattie, tell us, what made you want to start dating younger men?
At the time, I really didn't think about it. I was a married woman. We both were dancers. We were very sexually active, and we stayed married for 25 years. But then when the children left, everything felt different, and our marriage split. I don't know exactly what made me decide, for young men, but I know what made me decide against older men. I had a date with age-appropriate guy, and I had several, and here I am, an accomplished woman, a therapist, and all that, and men might couple with me, and it seemed like we could just have a second chapter to my life. So I go out with a guy, and it's a very nice dinner and fine wine, and he speaks about his accomplishments. And then as we're walking towards his bedroom, I look to the right of me and I see an open door. And on the floor were sneakers and socks and hockey pucks, and on the wall Beatles posters. And I find myself moving in toward that room. And I realize that I am attracted to the attributes of youth, the athleticism, the energy of starting things new. And it occurred to me that I think maybe I just wanted to start all over again, like I did with my husband. We were both dancers. We opened a dancing school. And as we evolved, we got mature. But I can't say I'm mature. I can only say I'm old.
But that's cute, and good on you, Hattie, for doing this. But it's curious, if I was an 83-year-old guy and said that I was interested in 26-year-olds, I'd be getting called old creepo. You know, it's a little bit of a... And I think, you know, it's about time that...
That's not true.
Well, 83-year-old really. Guys can go up with 26.
Older men. Yeah, that happens all the time.
Yeah, I know, but 83
it's practically
to 26.
classic.
No, Hattie's right. It has been going on
big
forever.
age differences.
But you entered the dating scene nearly 30 years ago with an ad in the newspaper, Hattie, but now you use apps like Tinder. How has the dating scene changed for you?
Well, people will now specifically say Tinder is a hookup site. And initially, I felt, well, that's not really what I want. I want to find a single lover. But it had an age range, and I could specify 55 and up. So I said, that's okay with me. So I started to go out with men and wanted each of them, like my husband. We go to bed, it's divine, orgasmic, and then I expected them to say, Hattie, I want to be with you. It didn't happen. It didn't happen over and over again, and I would really it would be very daunting and depressing and discouraging. So I decided, I'm going to date like a man. I'm going to date, come and go, no promises of a future, just enjoy the experience with that man. And it's working out very well because I've given up the expectation that he's going to want me for life. And I'm enjoying the intimacy and he's enjoying the intimacy, and it's quite marvelous.
So you've got your own kids and you've got grandkids. How do they feel about Nana getting it on with all these young guys?
Well, I think that seeing how I'm aging is so inspiring for my daughter that she doesn't just think of me as an older cougar going after young men. She's just delighted that I am showing what aging can be. The energy, the sexuality, the excitement, the beauty.
Yes.
And she's inspired and she's encouraging. Now, my son is another matter because he has friends.
Have you dated them?
Could conceivably go out with me.
Oh, so
No, but once I went out once I went out with this very charming guy, and he was a house painter, and my son owns a construction company. So apart from having sex with guys, I always want to, like, come up with an idea, you know, the older, wiser woman. So I said, oh, if you're a painter, I might be able to get you a job with my son's company. He asked me the name of the company. I mentioned it, and he embarrassed, and he said, don't tell your son, don't tell your son. I said, I won't. But that ended the evening.
Gotcha.
Wow.
Hattie,
good on you, Hattie.
Yeah.
You're inspiration to us all.
You are. We're glad you're enjoying your life. And
I'm really thrilled to hear that.
Well, keep on living it, man.
Absolutely, 100%.
What gives me the courage?
And also, if we're just lucky you're not in the studio because...
I want you to talk about courage.
The courage.
Sure. And also vanity. Yep. Initially, there was a desire for me to be young, me to be sexual, me to be desirable, me to handle aging differently. But the more I got into the depth and the exquisiteness of the wisdom that we talk about, the deep beauty, I began to feel that I can feel it for myself and be gifted for myself, but share that with the world.
And you're sharing it now,
happening. I have young people coming up to me.
Yeah.
It feels wonderful.
Well, it's a good thing you're in New York and I'm here, because I'd be straight over there.
Well, I know, that's it.
I'd be at the door. Hattie, don't tell my wife.
Thank you so much.